Welcome to the
Welcome.
podcast where we're going to be talking about the Premier League Best 11.
Yeah, welcome. This is our first podcast, first one that's going live.
First official.
Yeah.
We did release an intro video a couple of days ago.
Yeah, saying everything, what this is about, what's going on, when we're going to do it. So that's going to be in the description or up on the video link somewhere here.
Yep, of course, I'll pop it on.
Yep.
So today we're going to be talking about our ultimate Premier League Best 11.
I can tell this is going to start off with arguments on the first podcast.
I don't think it's going to be arguments, but there's some who I am adamant I think should be in there.
Yeah.
Obviously, as you're going to be watching, we'd love to know your ultimate Best 11.
And basically, anywhere where Luke's gone wrong, correct him below, and in our comments.
It's not going to happen. I've already done my first eye roll, so people are going to be watching for that. Watch the eye rolls. We've done Premier League just because of our age. Premier League is what we've watched all our life.
Yeah.
So
got to bear in mind that these picks might be quite biased towards when we've watched.
It's going to be our generation. It's going to be biased on.
I don't think I've included anyone before I was born.
I think, so looking at my team now, I have seen every single one of these players play.
Yeah. Let me have a quick look.
Yeah, I have personally seen every single one of these players play. Obviously, I'm not going to be including people who haven't seen play.
Yeah.
Season ticket holder for a reason. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Dion Dublin.
Right.
Not in my team. Weirdly.
So hang on. That means you've not added Premier League top goal scorer of all time, Alan Shearer.
I've watched him play, mate.
Never mind them. Let's move on.
Right, so start off with the goalkeepers.
Goalkeepers, go on, you kick us off. Let's hear this.
So my goalkeeper is Edwin van der Sar.
Yes, mate.
Have we agreed?
So we've agreed on the first one. Tick.
Yeah, he has to.
He has to. I mean, if De Gea didn't drop in form, I would have put him on. But he dropped in form past few years. I mean, remember when he was like best keeper in the world, mate?
Nah, I don't agree with that. Van der Sar's a record breaker, mate.
Van der Sar.
He's broken many records.
I honestly thought you were coming out with Edison then. So.
And I mean, his time at Fulham was amazing, wasn't it? Best keeper in the world.
Yeah, that's why he's in the team.
Yeah, his career dropped off, didn't it, after he left Fulham? But
just to clarify, I'm a United fan. Luke.
I support Man City.
Yeah, wrong side of the city.
Weirdly, I'm from Manchester. And Thankyou. We'll let people guess. So I've gone for two backups in here because I feel like it was close.
Right. Okay.
It was close for me. So my second choice would have been Petr Cech.
Oh yeah. You know what?
Would have been Petr Cech.
Quality.
But just because of Van der Sar, the amount of league titles he's won, the amount of records he's broken, I couldn't look.
Who was your third choice there?
Peter Schmeichel, but I barely watched him play.
Yeah, he would have been in my top three, except the fact that he did a stint at City, so it kind of ruined it for him, really. And like you say, I've not watched him play properly.
Yeah, back in the main road days when he.
Yeah.
Remember him at City, actually. Yeah, so I'm happy with. I think we will agree on some of these. I'm looking at my team now, and I think the spine of a team we will probably agree.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's the backups, which I think is a bit, because I was very close to choosing other ones on different positions. Yeah. It's hard. I'm still arguing myself now about whether to include certain people.
See, I didn't put Cech on, but now you've mentioned him, I'm like, yeah, quality for Arsenal and Chelsea.
Oh, of course. So, I mean, do you remember? Well, before the accident.
Yeah.
That was in his prime.
I know. Yeah.
And he came back from that. Obviously, he still wears protective headgear.
Yeah.
Just a quality keeper, isn't he?
Great keeper, mate. Is he retired now?
Well, he retired and then he came back for Arsenal, didn't he, last year?
Yeah.
Because was he something to do with squads?
I don't know, mate.
I can't remember, but I know he did retire and then he came back and they had to kind of bring him back on.
Yeah.
But he's a good coach, though.
Bet he is. Bet he's a bit mean.
Van der Sar works backroom for Ajax now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has a stake in it, doesn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Quality, mate. Quality.
I only know that because of the Van der Beek transfer now, much he was talking about it. Should we move on to fullbacks? Have you got two fullbacks?
Do you want to know my backup keeper first, though?
Yeah.
De Gea, mate.
Why?
Because of the spell he had when he was best in the world. For his prime. I'm going off the primes here.
Yeah, but I think for longevity, he's
been at United for a while now.
How did he start off, though?
Yeah, but as soon as he got his eye test,
How was he
you know
ending?
what I mean?
How was he ending?
He's all right. First team still. Real Madrid.
Do you think he's going to be first team next year? Do you think he's going to be number one?
Yeah, for another year, and then I reckon Henderson. Yeah.
Do you think Henderson
if they both stay?
I wouldn't stay if I was Henderson.
Yeah, maybe not.
Anyway, fullbacks.
Fullbacks.
I feel like we're going to have the same fullbacks.
Go on.
Well, my right back is Gary Neville.
Yeah, of course. Left back, Andy Cole.
Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole. That's
Ashley
the
Cole.
one. Not Andy Cole.
I feel like they're just the big two.
Yeah, they've got to be.
Gary
Ashley
Neville.
Cole's best in the world. Gary Neville just offered everything.
He was versatile. He was
He couldn't cross a ball.
dependable.
Well,
That's how. Favourite moment of Gary Neville?
Go on.
Oh,
I thought you had one in mind there.
no, yeah, at Main Road.
I like when he was stood in the tunnel against Everton and he wouldn't look at Phil.
He also did that to Peter Schmeichel as well. Peter
Yeah.
Schmeichel, remember that at City? But it's a good one when Anelka put him on his bum, rounded him, back of the net. I think that was the last derby at Main Road. I think it was.
Didn't you win a trophy for that? No, I didn't think you did. No.
Back then, City were a different ball game, mate.
Back then, football was exciting to watch.
Speaking of which, have you got a backup right back?
Yeah.
Who?
He plays today.
He plays today.
Yeah. Trent Alexander-Arnold, mate.
I haven't got Trent.
Have you not?
No.
Go on.
My man Pablo Zabaleta.
Oh, Jesus. He was just like...
He was a
awful,
Gary
mate.
Neville. he was a Gary
He could pick
Neville.
a free kick, couldn't he?
He did up, mate. He was just dependable. Like because he signed under Mark Hughes.
Yeah.
Nothing blockbuster, but he came good. He came good.
I can't believe... So you think Zabaleta is the second best right back to ever play in the Premier League?
I've seen, yeah. But I'm going to be biased. At the end of the day, he was a core part of that title winning side. That first title winning side.
Yeah.
He kept Micah Richards out of the team. Micah Richards burst onto the scene at 18, didn't he? And he's still... I think he's still the youngest England cap player at 18.
Walcott.
Actually, yeah, that's true. But when he came onto the scene, and Micah Richards was a good fullback.
Yeah.
And Zabaleta kept him on the side, mate. Zabaleta's got 2 Premier Leagues to his name.
If we're going by that, Valencia's in the team.
We're not going about that. But yeah, but Gary Neville for dependability, longevity.
Yeah.
I like him as a pundit now as well.
I wanted to add Wan-Bissaka, but I thought I can't go to United. And he's not even made the England squad, so...
I feel like that would be the comments would love you. The comments would love you for saying that. By the way, we are going to say some wrong facts, some wrong opinions.
Yeah,
That's just par for the
Luke
course.
just said Micah Richards was the youngest ever English player to get a cap at 18. I mean, there's Mason Greenwood this past year.
Yeah, but when
Bukayo
he
Saka.
came onto the scene, he did break that record. I remember.
Oh,
it.
did he?
Yeah,
At the time?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
He proved Roy Keane wrong with it, I remember.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Oh, they're funny, them two.
I love them two together.
Yeah, brilliant.
Insane. But probably Zabaleta, I think he's a very well-deserved second.
You know what, I'll give it you. Alright, I'll accept it.
But Gary Neville can't. Left back, though, Ashley Cole. Nothing got past him in his heyday.
No. I want to know you. I think this might wind you up a bit. Who've you gone as your second choice?
That's my second choice left back.
Have you not gone for one?
I feel like there's no one else but Patrice Evra.
Yeah, I might change mine.
Who'd you put initially?
Luke Shaw.
Do you want to change it now?
To be honest, I just made that like 5 minutes before the podcast started. No, Luke Shaw, you know what I mean? I'm just England fever.
Yeah. But Patrice Evra.
Yeah. We're actually filming this before we've played in the semi-final of the Euros. So Shaw's just had the blinder against Ukraine. So I've got Shaw fever.
You've got Shaw fever, mate. You're literally tunnel vision at the moment.
I am.
But yeah, Patrice Evra.
Yeah, Evra. I'll agree with you on that.
You won it all. Good player, dependable,
Got
quick.
I think we got rid of him way too early.
Good left back. Well, he went to, was it Juventus?
Yeah. And carried on for a few more years.
I mean, I don't like him as a person. He's not about me saying that, is he? He's Patrice Evra.
You're a big fan, I heard.
Patrice Evra watches the Offbeat podcast.
He does, you know.
Is he on Cameo? Him saying that.
Oh, yeah. I'd do it, yeah.
I'd pay for that.
I'd pay for that.
Yeah, happily. We'll have a look.
I'll have a look. Investment, business expense.
Tax deductible.
Yeah.
We're not earning any money off this, mate.
No.
But Ashley Cole had to be dependable. Good at Arsenal, good at Chelsea. Obviously.
Quality.
What else can
Like
you say?
Czech, done it at both London clubs. Both are the only ones worth talking about anyway.
Oh, that's going to be clipped.
Do you reckon there's any Tottenham fans watching?
I hope so. If you are a Tottenham fan, you know how to find him. His social was on the screen at the start, just in case. Should we move on to centre halves, mate? Have you got two centre halves?
Got two centre halves, mate.
Yeah,
I think we might agree.
I think we'll agree. I feel like this is...
Actually, I think we might not agree on one of them.
I feel like if these two were a partnership, well, they were, I've spoiled it. But if these two were a club partnership, I feel like it would have been unbelievably good.
Can I guess who you've gone for?
Yes.
I think you've gone for Terry.
Yes.
And Ferdinand.
You are correct. Who have you gone for?
Terry and Vidic.
Terry and Vidic?
Yeah.
Why Vidic over Ferdinand?
He's just big man. I just liked him. He was like one of them where, when I was growing up, you used to watch him like, yeah, he's a big man. He's a big Serbian.
He was solid, wasn't he?
Solid at the back.
If you didn't have Ferdinand, but the reason why I've gone Ferdinand is I think Vidic without Ferdinand would have not been near how good he was. Still would have been a very good player.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but Ferdinand is I hate him as a person.
I just remember watching Vidic and just thinking, nothing gets past him. Nothing.
But every time they did get past him, you had Ferdinand sweeping. Ferdinand was quick.
Yeah.
Like, he was rapid.
Ferdinand was good.
Decision making as well. He was a leader.
Mm-hmm.
Big boy John Terry next to him.
Yeah. Shame they didn't win anything.
What else can you say? Well, he won Premier League.
No, I mean,
Champions League as well.
Ferdinand and Terry together.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah. They should have. Golden generation.
That golden generation was just never happened, did it?
No.
Well, they've seen all the videos now coming out about the squad harmony and the managers weren't right.
No, definitely not.
Look at the squad now. For talent,
let's not
branch off
right now.
Yeah.
Let's because if we get beat by Denmark, then
we're going to carry on.
Talk about it.
But John Terry, he was a backbone of that Chelsea
sick.
side.
I remember him playing for Villa. You know, when he was about to retire, and he was still the backbone. He was like 36, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in Championship then as well.
Yeah,
he's coach now, isn't he?
Is he coach at Villa?
Yeah, he's coach. Imagine being coached by John Terry.
Mm.
I mean, as a person, he did some very questionable things.
Yeah. Unlucky Wainbridge. Sorry, mate.
But as a football player, you can't go further than him, can you?
No. I mean, I think every good footballer has a bit of controversy. Terry, Giggs, Ferdinand.
I mean, you are right.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Balotelli, do you know?
Balotelli was very... If he didn't have a personality, he wouldn't be where he was.
No.
Personally.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
Good fun, though. Everyone was Balotelli City fan.
Yeah.
But what have you got as your backups?
So, I've not put Ferdinand as my main backup because I knew you were going to bring him up.
Okay.
I've gone with Van Dijk and company.
And I'm matching you.
Cool.
For my number twos, I will put Van Dijk and company. Van Dijk's going to be in there.
Yeah.
He's very good.
He's only had, what's he had? 2 really good seasons at Liverpool?
Yeah.
But that's enough.
As a centre-half, I would say live, he's probably the best centre-half I've seen live.
Right. Okay.
Like, he just controls.
What, do you always watch games on repeat, or?
No, but like, I'm seeing ticket holder.
Yeah, you know said.
When you're seeing, because I sit behind the goal, so obviously I get to see the back line, I get to see the centre half controlling. Van Dijk is vocal from minute one.
Yeah.
He controls the whole back line, and he's bloody good at football as well, isn't he?
Yeah, and then obviously main backup Harry Maguire.
I'd put company though.
Yeah, company's got to be there. I mean, he scored a worldie of an own goal against United, which I love. But do you remember that? Inside the boot. Whoo! In a bit.
Vincent Company, it was...
He was unreal.
He was a... Yeah, he was one... He was... There's no one...
I don't think you'd replace him.
No, Ruben Diaz.
I mean, yeah, but...
But, yeah. Ruben Diaz will be on here.
If he keeps going the way
he keeps going how he is.
He's only 23, isn't he?
Yeah, judging by that first season, he'll be on it. But Company, the longevity he did. I mean, we signed him as a holding midfielder, I think from Hamburg, I think it was, in like 2008.
Yeah. He's smart as well, you know.
He's very smart.
And you know Spencer FC used to work for him?
Yeah, he was his social manager, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Good job on it.
That would be a sick job.
Isn't it? Social media. How would you get that
Social
job?
media
How would you
management,
get that job?
Mate, God knows.
I was thinking that.
Do you reckon he worked at Copenhagen at the time, though?
I think so, yeah. So that's probably why.
Probably why, yeah.
Yeah. That was Company like heyday as well.
Yeah.
You know, it worked for him.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable at first title. And him and Lescott partnership, very, very good. I mean, Lescott's a rock as well. But Company just controlled the whole defence. Got a Premier League winners medal, mate. He's laughing.
So's Wes Brown. I mean,
I've also got two more on there as well. One of them we already mentioned, so Vidic would have been the second backups. But Sol Campbell.
Yeah.
Is that's my second.
If I'm completely honest, I don't really remember much of Sol Campbell.
I mean, I'm judging this off what I've heard and from what I've seen from my highlights and stuff.
Yeah.
But he looked like a good player, didn't he? He was quick. He was rapid.
Yeah.
Good in the air. Big, strong lad.
And obviously he's produced a great video. Hasn't he?
It still does round.
FA Cup final.
Are you actually going to do an impersonation?
I don't know the full video.
Oh, that was amazing. If any of you haven't seen that, watch his Wembley video. It is comedy gold. It doesn't make sense at all. But for a spectacle to watch it,
it doesn't get bigger than this.
He just starts whispering at one point.
Yeah.
Funny. I'm happy that we've gone the same boat though. I thought we would have been drastically different.
Yeah, we've gone very similar.
But as we move on to our midfield and attackers, this is going to be up for debate, I think. I've got a lot of names written down, and I struggled to pick my three for attackers as well.
I think it's about the three because there's so many you can put on back up, so it's just about the three.
About the three, yeah. I feel like...
But you're going three? You're going 4-3-3?
I've gone 4-3-3, but for my three attackers, I've gone for attackers.
Right.
So I haven't labelled them positionally. I've just gone attackers, wise.
So you're going to have three strikers or three left wingers or something?
We'll see.
The team's not going to
But
work.
I feel like...
Manager's nightmare.
For a back four...
Too many egos.
Too many egos.
You're getting relegated.
My team would win the Premier League easy.
Yeah, my team would. Yeah. I mean, if the best team of all time wouldn't win the league, then...
It'd be wrong, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But I like that. So, should we call it there? Have a bit of a break. Come back for the...
Bit of a break. Come back for the
midfield
for the interesting bit. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Midfielders. What are you saying?
Midfielders. So, I've gone for a flat three.
Flat three. Not
flat
like
three.
a...
So, I have not included any wide players in my midfielders.
No, neither have I.
Interesting. I thought you would have included one at least.
Who like?
We'll see.
Okay.
So, should we do 1 for 1?
Yeah, 1 for 1.
You reveal first.
Right, so, backbone of it. CDM. Protecting the defenders.
Yeah.
Keane.
Interesting. I haven't.
You're not going with Keane?
Nope. Who do you think I've got? This is the one which I was talking to you about, which I will argue he has to be in this team and you won't think of it.
Right, go on.
N'Golo Kante.
He's on my backups. He's on my subs bench. Not gonna lie.
No. From what I've seen, N'Golo Kante is the best holding midfielder.
He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player, but I feel like you need an hard man in your team. Bit of a hard bastard, and
bit of grit. Bit of someone there.
Roy Keane, mate. No one does it like him.
Yeah, I've got Keane down as my second backup.
Yeah, second backup, not even first.
I don't think I
backup.
saw him play enough personally.
No, that's the thing.
You're a
like,
United fan, so
United
you've
fan.
got that advantage, haven't you?
He's slightly before us, isn't he?
Yeah, just slightly.
In terms of watching, but just watching highlights of him, just being dead vocal.
You hear people talk about it as well.
Yeah.
Like, we're not stupid. Like,
Yeah.
we know Roy Keane's going to be a solid. And I like your idea that you do need a bit of a hard man in midfield. I like
Yeah.
that. But I just think for what N'Golo Kante has done in the Premier League with Leicester and Chelsea,
Yeah, I mean,
he is...
winning the league with Leicester and then winning it the following season with Chelsea and then winning the Champions League.
special in it.
That's good. And winning the World Cup.
He's just...
Yeah, he's good.
He's
good.
just a complete player. He's like his footballing brain. He sees things like so much quicker than most people on the pitch, and not just that. Like, he's quick. He can run for days and days and days. And he's someone where if he's not in your team, you want him in your team.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
And I think he would walk into probably 90-95% of teams in Premier League history.
Yeah,
And he would make them better.
yeah. I think that's how you say someone's world class if they can get.
He's world class.
In team.
He's completely world class.
Yeah.
And it's weird because he's still got years in him as well.
How old is he now? Do you know?
Don't know. I'm not too sure how old he is, but
He won't be that old, will he?
he has got years in him.
Mm.
And he's only going to get better.
Yeah.
World Cup winner as well.
Let's hope he goes somewhere else other than Chelsea.
I doubt it. I think he's going to be settled there, isn't
Yeah. Well, he won't go to Tottenham.
it? Why do you hate Tottenham?
Don't know.
you
Just
slandered Tottenham
Just
twice.
I hope Nick's watching.
Mate,
He's a Tottenham fan.
He will be watching. Right. We've got one more midfielder.
I'm not
Who's
putting
next
Kante in
one?
my front. I'm not putting Kante in my three.
All right. Who's your next midfielder then?
Scholes.
I haven't gone for Scholes.
Paul Scholesy. Not gone Scholes.
I haven't gone Scholes.
Olden boy.
I feel like you might have been a bit biased there. So I have picked. So what I've gone for in my three, I've actually gone for roles
Right, okay.
as a football manager player. You need it.
Okay.
So I've gone for a holding midfielder.
Yeah.
I've gone for a goal scoring midfielder, and I've gone for a creative midfielder.
Yeah.
So for my goal scoring midfielder, I've gone Frank Lampard.
He's in my team. Yeah. Back you up there.
There's not much else you can
No.
say really. His goal scoring record,
Over 100 goals in the Prem.
it's mental,
On
isn't it?
midfield.
And he was a nightmare to watch, like playing against you. He was a nightmare. He would
was.
just find himself in just a pocket of space. But so did Scholes.
So did Scholes, yeah. I mean, if you go in like the roles, like you say, my holding one, Keane, goal scorer, Lampard. And then what was the other one you said?
Creative.
Creative. Yeah, Scholes is quite creative.
Could
ping a ball
pings
around.
it here and there, yeah.
Yeah.
But Scholes is one of them players, same as Lampard. He'd score,
He
and
could score from 40 yards,
he had a bit of grit about him as well.
He did.
He was a good midfielder.
Yeah.
But
Very good.
I feel like
Probably my favourite player growing up.
interesting.
Actually, second favourite. My first favourite will come up later.
Yeah,
But,
that's interesting.
yeah.
But Frank Lampard, he deserves it, doesn't he?
Yeah. So, oh no,
My
it's
third.
in your third one.
Who
Don't
do you
say
think my third is?
It can't be Stevie G.
No, so
It's not Stevie G.
it was a toss-up between Gerrard and Lampard for that goal-scoring bit, but
Right.
just because Lampard has won it,
Yep.
so I had to pick him.
Yeah.
And I saw Lampard play more times. Obviously, he came to City,
Didn't
didn't
it, didn't it? Yeah.
he? Was. But who do you think is my creative player in that?
Does he play today?
He is currently playing,
But not in England.
but not in England.
Midfield? Is he a midfielder? Not a
Yeah, he's a midfielder.
Bloody hell.
Played for City.
Played for City.
Yeah,
Is it David?
David Silva.
Yeah. He's a very good player.
For longevity, this was very close between Silva and De Bruyne, like stupidly close. But David Silva was a magician.
Silva was really good.
He just
Still is.
control the whole game as he moved forward, and not just that, like he could score as well. He did score,
Yeah.
but I, as a City fan, I couldn't look past David Silva. He was actually one of the first names I put on this.
Really? Yeah.
And I think in when you're talking about all-time Premier League 11s, I feel like David Silva is one player who goes overlooked.
Yeah. I can't believe that between us, none of us have put Gerrard.
It's interesting, isn't it?
I can't believe that. Out of three options as well, neither of us put Gerrard
Neither
anyway.
put Gerrard.
Wow. It's that slip. Ruined it
It's
for
that slip.
himself. If he won the league there, he'd be in the team.
Yeah, probably would.
Yeah. If Demba Ba didn't destroy Liverpool's dreams like that.
I remember watching that game as well. I've got him as a backup though, my first backup. But
Yeah, his first backup.
Yeah. And then I've got two more backups. De Bruyne was one of them. So De Bruyne and Silva was a toss-up. De Bruyne is amazing, and he will go further than David Silva, but just for longevity.
I mean, my backups we've already covered. Gerrard, Silva, De Bruyne, Kante.
And also, for David Silva, his role in the 6-1. Can't look past that.
Oh, you can't look past Darren Fletcher, who's my next one on that. I'm joking. Scored the only goal that day.
Not going to say a joke, what I'm thinking of.
No,
Patrick,
don't.
Patrick Vieira was my first backup on one of them.
Yeah, Patrick Vieira's there for me as well.
Yeah.
I only just put him in then, just before we started.
Oh, so was he the one you ran and put on that you thought of?
Just put him on then, because I remembered he signed as Palace manager, hasn't
Yeah, he has signed.
he? Is that his first managing position as well?
No, he did City EDS, and then he went over to America. I think it was New York. I'm going to presume, but I might be wrong. I know people who really are into City EDS, and they didn't like him as manager.
What is that?
So it's a developmental side. It's a
Right.
posh way of saying under 23s.
Right, okay.
But they call them the elite development squad.
Okay.
Just how City work.
Yeah.
Always have done.
Nice.
Well, ever since the takeover.
Yeah.
But Vieira, as a player,
Like I say, was he a
unit.
bit before us?
He was a bit before us, yeah.
But
we saw
we've
him
all
play.
heard. We've all seen clips on YouTube.
Yeah, we've seen it. I saw him play live. He came to City, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, Patrick Vieira signed for City.
Did he?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Very towards his end of his career. He played for City.
Yeah.
And then he moved into management at City as well.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. I've also got more backups as well.
I've got one more backup that we've not talked about.
I've got one backup that we've not talked about. Who's yours?
I'll let you go first because I think mine might annoy you a bit.
Carrick.
No. Oh, I should be though. Carrick, what a player he was. He was so underrated. He controlled the game. End of Fergie.
He did, yeah.
Towards the end of Fergie, when Scholes wasn't there anymore, Giggsy was
On his way.
powers.
Yeah.
Carrick was the machine, the underrated
Good at Tottenham
machine.
as well. When he played for Tottenham, didn't he, beforehand? He was good at Tottenham. But mine is Yaya Toure.
He did it for a few seasons, didn't he?
A few?
Then he had a tantrum because he didn't get a birthday cake.
He was a goal scorer as well.
Yeah,
20 goals a season?
He was a goal scorer.
Ridiculous. And iconic moments. And
Doing all a bit of yeah.
and he scored some important goals as well.
Yeah.
And he was a big game
Huge
player.
part of that City team.
He was a huge part. Well, his goal in the League Cup final, his goal in the FA Cup semi-final, his goal in the FA Cup final.
Yeah.
Countless other goals where he just doing a lung busting. I remember one, I think it was against Aston Villa in the Premier League. It was freezing. And it was like a Tuesday night. And he just burst the whole length of the pitch and put it past the keeper. And I was like, that just sums up Yaya Toure in a goal. But he had his moments where he was a bit lazy.
Yeah.
And he just looked like he could not be bothered to be there.
No. You signed him from Barca, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played for Barcelona. I mean, if you're signing him with Barcelona, they're not going to be bad, are they?
I know, yeah. My last backup. Playing today. Can you guess who it is?
Playing today?
Not as in today, the day, but in the current year.
As in, like...
He's playing in the Prem now.
Does he play for United currently?
Yes.
You're not biased, are you, mate?
Bruno Fernandes. Unreal.
Mate, he's not been in the Premier League even nearly long enough. You're just saying that to wind me up.
No, when you think about it, Van Dijk's had, 2 good seasons at Liverpool and he's in both our teams. Well, he's backups.
He's backups, yeah.
Fernandes has had a season and a half. Quality.
Stats-wise, yeah.
player-wise. You know what I mean? Bruno.
He's a good player.
He's brought a light to my life in the past year and a half.
Brought a light to your life. So you had to include him.
Yeah.
I mean, in years to come, he'll be a debate, won't it?
Yeah, if he keeps it up.
I don't think he's on De Bruyne's level, though.
No.
No.
Both of them didn't turn up at the Euros.
De Bruyne's in the groups.
He did in the group. I mean, I suppose he just broke his eye socket, hasn't he?
Yeah. And not just that. I bet all the players are knackered as well. A lot of games have played.
Come on, you're just making excuses for him now.
No, I think mentally.
To be honest, I'd be mentally knackered if I'd just lost the Champions League final. Must hurt.
Waiting for that. Yeah, but De Bruyne is just unbelievable. Left foot, right foot, set pieces. He's just got everything.
Yeah, he's unreal. He is unreal.
And he hits it hard. He hits the ball hard. Fires towards a goal.
Yeah.
Well, future years, who knows? But for longevity, I feel like we've gone the same boat again, which I like.
It's very surprising. I like it though.
Surprise.
I thought
there is shoo-ins though, isn't there?
Somewhat.
There is shoo-ins to be in there. So Lampard was definitely.
Yeah.
But it sways here and there because it's not a lot between them.
No, there's not. I mean, realistically, looking back at it now, Gerrard's a better player than Keane.
But
Gerrard
you picked it as a team.
I did pick it as a team.
So I understand why you did that.
Yeah, you can't have all three of them in.
Yeah.
Gerrard, Scholes and Lampard.
So should we move on to the attackers, which I think could be hotly debated?
Yeah, how many backups do you have for each position?
I've got 2 backups for every attacker, so I have included quite a lot.
Right, I've only got 1 for the right wing, 1 for the left wing, and 2 for the centre. So, but that's fine.
So you've gone right wing, left wing, striker.
Yeah. What have you gone? Striker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all played in the Premier League as a striker.
Really? Okay.
Yes. So I feel like there's going to be one shoe-in.
Go on.
The all-time top goal scorer, Alan Shearer.
Yeah, before my time, he's not on my list.
Really?
Yeah.
We saw Shearer play. It's a couple of years anyway. Newcastle side.
Yeah. I don't have many memories of him. Do you know, you have these players, you're growing up.
Yeah.
And even if for your team or another team, you think, wow, what a player. Like, for me, my backup striker, and I'm going straight into it, backup striker, Drogba. I don't know if he's obviously on your list, but I remember just watching him thinking...
He was second backup on...
Unreal.
He was my second batch of backups. He was a good player, but I feel like for Shearer, stats-wise...
He's got to be in there. I think for Newcastle and Blackburn.
Won the Premier League.
Yeah.
What else? He won it with Blackburn, didn't he? He was young in his career, went to Newcastle, scored an obscene amount of goals in a Newcastle side. To be fair, it was a Newcastle side challenging for Europe.
Newcastle were good then.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he was a very, very good finisher. He was a striker.
Very good player.
He was a goal scorer.
Yeah.
He didn't half with a penalty as well, did he? Loved the penalty. But you got him.
Yeah.
Now...
Do you want to know my main striker?
I want to know your main striker.
Henry.
So Henry's one of my strikers. Yeah.
Is he in there?
Yeah, he was
Gotta
amazing.
Be. What a player.
Again, he was slightly before time. We did see him.
We did.
But
and he's assistant manager at Belgium.
Assistant manager at Belgium. Let's remind that fact. That's very personal, Joe.
That was a bit of an inside joke.
We won't give any context. But Henry...
we will give context in the festivals episode.
In the festivals episode, we will definitely give... We've got some right stories. But Henry did it all.
Yeah, he did it all.
He was a very good player.
Invincible squad.
He had quick feet. He was big, strong, and he could finish. He was...
Did he go to Barca or come from Barca?
Yeah, he went to Barca and then moved into a more left wing position under Guardiola. And
God, that strike force when you think about it.
Ridiculous.
What was it? Henry, Eto'o, and Messi.
Yeah, and then Villa came in as well. David Villa. But I remember, have you seen him talking about Guardiola tactics when he was at Barcelona?
No, why? What?
So he was like one of his first Monday Night Football, and he's fully explained how the system worked, and it was so interesting. Like, really watch it.
Yeah.
But talk about Premier League, in the Arsenal era.
Have you seen
Invincible.
Have you seen that All or Nothing? Guardiola's one.
Yes.
See,
Yeah.
I've not seen that one. I've seen the Mourinho one at Tottenham.
It's very good.
But, yeah.
They're all good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very interesting. But
yeah.
now, my third striker. Who do you think my third striker would be?
Third striker.
You've not gone for a striker. I know you're going to put him.
I reckon your third striker could be another Arsenal player.
Incorrect.
Not
I know what yours is. Yours is Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo's in my team. Of course he is.
Ronaldo's not in my team. This is a Premier League best 11. That's how I based this on.
He was the best player in the world when he was in the Premier League. 2008 season. Won the Champions League.
But for longevity, I'm talking Premier League, how they played, I don't think he's on the line of like Shearer, Henry, my next one.
I can't believe
Sergio Aguero.
You put 3 strikers. This team is not winning anything, mate.
No, because
too many egos.
Henry on the left, I'd play. It'd be like a 4-4-2. Thinking about it,
but just Henry.
I had to put Aguero in. I'm sorry, I had to put him in.
You didn't.
It's the most iconic moment in Premier League history.
There's a striker that's better than him.
He's also the top foreign goal scorer in Premier League history.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about hat tricks, but I think he might have the most hat tricks in Premier League history.
Stats do back him.
Stats back him. Play style backed him as well. He was very, very good.
Yeah. See, one of my strikers that I've got, my second choice, so obviously my first backup striker is Drogba, like I've said.
Okay.
I think my second choice striker, I'd rather have him in the team than Aguero.
Who?
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
And slightly before.
What a player.
Again, longevity.
Yeah, not very long, but
it's longevity for me. Like Aguero.
There's a few players that I could put in from old teams. I've only been in the Prem for a couple of years, but I think, yeah, like Cantona. But he was only there for a few years, but he's not
I'm just thinking all time. That's what based on Ronaldo. Yeah. He was very good in that 8 season, but then he went to Madrid and he just became a machine.
Yeah. And he's still doing it now at 35.
Mate, what a player he is.
Yeah.
What an athlete he is.
Yeah.
He's going to keep playing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to go. I reckon, shall we make a prediction now? Bold prediction. When's he going to retire? And by retire, I mean from a top league, not MLS or whatever. When's he going to...
He could play until he's 40, but I don't think he will.
I think he'll go to about 41, and then he'll go to the MLS.
No, that's not unheard of. I don't think so. A couple more years and then he'll be done.
You think like 38?
He doesn't need to.
He doesn't, but he wants to.
Yeah.
I think
it's all in his mindset.
He's just got an obsession, hasn't he? With just being the best.
Yeah.
You've got to be the best. Got
You bag. The reference there, like it. So my first backups, I've got one for each. 2 strikers and 1 winger. I'm a striker, man, as you can tell.
So you've gone 5 strikers?
Well, yeah, so Ronaldo is one of my first backups.
Right, yeah.
As a winger, yeah. I've got Rooney there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Got Rooney there. Rooney slipped your mind, didn't it?
Not even in my team, yeah.
Yeah, and then an interesting one, what I thought, but I think his name deserves to be there.
Go on.
Jamie Vardy.
That is interesting. Because he's a player.
He is a player.
Yeah, he's a player.
He's another one.
He's done it at Leicester.
Age doesn't stop him.
Yeah.
Age does not stop him.
He's like 33, isn't he?
He's old, yeah, he's getting on a bit now. And the story of him, from where he started out to how he got where he is, and he won the Premier League.
He got some records on the way. Consecutive goals and stuff like that.
And he's a
Top
nightmare.
Ruud van Nistelrooy's record.
Fuming.
He's
a nightmare to play against, though, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He did it against United. He took that record.
Yeah.
Still in the back of my mind, that.
But he was like explosive. That's how I describe him. Where his acceleration was a mental, and then his right peg.
How many?
I always remember the goal where it came like over his shoulder, he hit it on the volley and just soared in, just outside the box.
He is a really good player.
And I feel like he's another one who would probably get overlooked, but he deserves to be in there.
Yeah, I like that you brought him up.
Yeah.
I'd have overlooked him, but yeah, shout. Yeah. Now, my main backup for a striker is obviously Peter Crouch.
To be fair, though,
No,
if we're talking about Premier League...
Talking about Premier League, he's done it at multiple teams.
Yeah.
And he always scored.
He's a mainstay, isn't he?
Yeah.
100 goal club, isn't he? He's another one in the 100 goal club.
I just remember that goal he scored. Was it for Stoke? Where it came
Against City.
Against City. Oh my
City,
God,
yeah.
I think that's one of the best goals in the Prem ever.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I remember him in that Tottenham side when they got Champions League. He was crucial for him. He scored he scored the goal that got him the Champions League qualification at City.
Yeah.
He was a very good striker. I like that.
And we've got to bring him up because obviously we've got a collab coming with his podcast very soon.
Imagine being on a Peter
Chris
Crouch
Stark's
podcast.
going to be in your flat.
Chris Stark. Actually, my phone's going off. Nah, I do like their podcast. Though.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah. But my backups, there's one name you haven't mentioned. I'm surprised you haven't mentioned.
See, I've not even covered my main choice right side yet.
Have you not?
No.
Who?
Salah. Mo Salah.
It's completely overlooked, Salah.
So my front three would be Salah, Henry, Ronaldo.
Okay.
That
I
is
can see
pacey.
why,
Yeah.
but
Just because his 2 seasons, when he just smashed it. You've gone more longevity, haven't you?
yeah, I like longevity.
Where I've gone when the peaks. I've just gone the peaks.
You've just gone like the best player at their peak.
Yeah.
But he wasn't like in that when he played for Chelsea.
No, he wasn't the best then. But
I see what you mean.
35 in a season.
He's a very good player, isn't he? Good left
From right
foot.
wing as well, not even striker.
Yeah, good left foot. I guess I've overlooked him. I've got my backups as Giggs, Drogba, and Van Persie as my second backups.
See,
I'm surprised you didn't bring up Van Persie.
Van Persie and Van Nistelrooy was like that.
You were trying to between.
Yeah, which one to go for? Yeah, sorry, audio listeners, I'm making hand gestures.
I just think Van Persie deserves a mention from the amount of goals he scored, how he played in that United season.
Even at Arsenal, he was world class.
Yeah, he was.
And then he came to United like when he was 30s.
And he needed to win something.
And he did win something.
He was good in that season as well.
And one thing I love about him is Arsenal fans don't like him anymore. It's brilliant.
Of course,
Meant to be an Arsenal legend, but he's a United legend. We've stole the legend. Bloody brilliant.
When he earned it though, didn't he? In that season.
Yeah.
I think he earned it, definitely.
I remember when I went to watch United Fenerbahce, and he was playing for Fenerbahce at the time when he's just gone. And the whole stadium, I was sat right next to the Turkish fans, whole stadium the whole way through. Oh, Robin Van Persie. Mate, unreal.
Yeah,
What
quality. And he went grey gracefully as well. Got all of that.
He's what?
He went grey gracefully, didn't he? He was grey when he was at United.
Yeah, you got to respect it.
He had one of the best left foots
Yeah.
in Premier League history, in my opinion. Sweet.
What a poacher, mate.
Yeah.
Player.
I'm surprised you not mentioned Ryan Giggs, though.
Giggs is my second choice behind Ronaldo.
Okay.
I mean, he's got some records as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And one-man club. One-man club. Is that right, say it?
Yeah, on my cup.
Yeah.
And not just that, the amount of trophies he's won.
Yeah.
How many Premier Leagues is it? Might be wrong. I think it's 11.
Well, what have we had? We had 13 Premier Leagues, United.
Let me just have a look, because I'm not too sure, actually. I might be
think
completely wrong with that. But like Ryan Giggs, longevity.
What a player, yeah. And
Great player. Again, great left foot.
great left foot, and he's got a great sister-in-law. So,
Rodri. Tell you what was one of the best adverts of all time.
Oh, that Paddy Power one.
Yeah, quality. He won 13 Premier League titles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's how many United have won in it. Obviously 20 League Division 1 titles, but... and then obviously my backup right side, I've gone Beckham.
Interesting. All right.
I'm very United focused.
Yeah, you are very United
Yeah.
focused.
I should have included the likes of Bergkamp. I reckon he deserves a shout.
Yeah, Bergkamp
Alan
deserves a
Shearer,
shout. See, I think Shearer has to be in that just
he
for
does.
what he did.
Troy Deeney.
Troy Deeney. Troy Deeney.
What a player?
Why are you thinking of Troy
I
Deeney?
don't know. He's just like one of them players that's a good player. Do you know what I mean? Jermaine Defoe.
I mean, Defoe deserves a shout. He's
Defoe
another one
deserves
in the 100 club.
Yeah.
But he's not, like, with him and Crouch,
They're not.
they're not on the
wouldn't get into
level of
any
Henry Aguero and Alan Shearer, are they?
Crouch or Henry.
Compare a bit of different roles, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to give some honourable mentions as well now. You've just sparked my memory.
Okay.
Fernando Torres at his time at Liverpool.
Okay.
Great player. That's about it.
I know Fernando Torres, he was a very good player.
Yeah, unreal. Have we missed anyone? We probably have missed some huge...
We probably have missed someone. If we have missed anyone...
I know one we've missed. But to be honest, who wants a Tottenham player in your team? Do you know what I mean? Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, yeah. Yes. Harry Kane's completely slipped my mind.
Kane,
and he deserves to be on there, to be fair.
Yeah, he does. 100%.
At least a mention.
Yeah. By the way, I'm only joking with the Tottenham hate. I don't actually dislike Tottenham. I don't know why I've pushed for this the whole podcast, but...
Harry Kane, alright, yeah. I don't know why he's just completely slipped my mind.
Yeah.
He's not won it.
He's not won anything.
Well, everyone in my team has won the Premier League.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that should be...
To be a great, you've got to have won it.
I feel like that, yeah. Definitely.
Then again, Gerrard's a great.
But, I feel like to be in the all-time Premier League 11, people are probably going to argue that. I don't care.
You've got to win the Premier League.
You've got to win the Premier League to be in there. I wholeheartedly think that.
Yeah. I think the same.
Yeah, and to do it the best, you need to be the best. So,
do you want to mention, I don't know if you've included this, but manager? I mean, I think it's
manager. I haven't included manager, but yeah.
I think it's between two.
Between two.
Mourinho or Ferguson. Or Guardiola. Go on then. It's Ferguson. It's Ferguson every day of the week.
Yeah.
If Pep keeps going the way he's going, though, which I hope
he's not staying for as long.
Do you not think he's going to stay?
Well, he has signed a new contract, but he's not going to stay as long as Ferguson. That's what I mean.
No. Well, where's he done it now? He's done it in...
I've been spoiled, you know. I was talking about this the other day. I have been spoiled watching his football.
Yeah.
Soon as he leaves, it's going to be a culture shock.
I'm so jealous that you have him.
He's just... He does overthink it sometimes. Yeah, he gets all that. But the football he plays is amazing to watch.
Really good quality. I mean...
But Ferguson just redesigned that team.
He did.
I mean, you think 1999, Trevor went inside, you think he's peaked there. No, redesigns it completely and just wins and wins and wins.
I think the 08 team that we had was better than the 99 team. Tevez, Rooney, Ronaldo.
Tevez was good.
Ferdinand.
Tevez deserves a shout.
Tevez does deserve a shout, but he's a dickhead. And he was for you as well, wasn't he?
He was arrogant. He had a arrogant, but he was the turning point when we won our first Premier League. When he came back from his golfing bit, he came back. He scored them goal. He scored the goal against Chelsea. I don't know. He set up the goal against Chelsea where he played it to Nasri.
Yeah,
and he was overweight then, but that changed the season. I mean, he then went on to score them goals at Norwich, did the famous celebration, and at that time, I remember we were crying out for just something different.
Yeah,
to bring it together, and that's what happened. Well, that was our all-time best 11. We'd love to hear people's all-time best 11 because I know how different they're going to be.
I bet we've missed some absolute players.
Yeah,
that we're not even thinking of.
You can, if you want to send them into our email.
Yeah,
we'll certainly read over all of them. If not,
chuck it in the comments. Yeah, we'll be reading all the comments.
We will be
because
reading
we'll get about 6 for
now. But if you could like and subscribe as well while we're starting our journey, we'd really appreciate that.
Literally every little thing helps.
Every little thing does help, mate.
I need a job at Tesco.
Love it, that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like and subscribe, and most importantly,
share it with your mates.
Turn on the notifications as well.
Don't forget to hashtag it.
That's gonna go in as well.
Yeah, we'll cut that.
We'll cut that. No, we won't.
No.
But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Appreciate it. I've been Luke Bardsley.
I'm Dan White.
Yeah, thank you for listening to the Offbeat Podcast.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks, the next episode.
Thank you.
Thank you.